Hello, me ducks, it's Simon here. Oh, I look very washed out, don't I? I might need to pull a blind, do you think? Colour looks really off. Let me touch the screen. Don't know if that's going to make a difference. No, of course it's not. But yeah. How are we all? Am I a bit washed out? Hello to everybody. Good evening, Simon. Good evening, Rob. Let's do a roll call. Let's welcome everybody who's here. Wow, you lot have been busy chatties. We've got Susan, Kristen, Green Eyed Tarot, Lily Bunny Hop, Woman Who Sees, Ellen, Rob, Sandra, Stephanie, Ziffer, on time for once, Thought Thingy, Stephanie, Mike, Patsy, Butterfly Love Child, Tycon, Emperor's Oracle, Luna, Annie, Corvin, Jen, hello Jen, Wiccan, Myra, Emma, Jamie, and Selkie. So welcome to you all, and anybody else who's now joining us, like Trisha has just come in. How are we all doing? Yeah, I feel very washed out, but then I moved then, and maybe I need to pull the blind. But it's such a lovely day. I've got the windows open, but the lighting is really weird today, isn't it? Hello Zane, good to see you, and Paperback, and who else has come in? Nancy, Lottie, yeah, lots of nice people, and Jess is here, hello, and Jackie, is our Jackie, and Sal, and Donna, nice to see you. Yeah, I can't live with it, I need to pull the blind. Bear with. It's a shame to block out all that sunshine, but that's better. That's better, isn't it? So, how's everybody doing? Don't really have a subject or anything today. I just thought I'd have a bit of just a chat and a catch up and just see how everybody is. I wasn't getting Glide notifications. I sent you one this morning. Oh, have you? Yeah, Glide is playing up. It's not notifying anybody. In fact, you look at your phone and it doesn't look like there's any glides. And it's only when you go in it that they all appear. So thank you for the heads up. I will check that afterwards. Here's our Connor. Good to see you. Hello, hello. What's all this then? How are you doing? How's your uni studies going? Glad to be here. Love a chat with actual people. Yes, actual human beings. For all of those of you who live with dogs. This is a bit smoky today. Oh, I'm told whingy. Light's not right. Incense is too much. Hello Simon, full of work to do and nowhere to go. I know, I've just had in fact, I was working away. I started at 7:30 this morning and it's been full on today, which is, that's how I like it. And I looked up and it was 4:45. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's 4:45. I'm on in 15 minutes. I haven't even been able to drop the link into Facebook. I just haven't had time. So I've not been able to let Facebook people know, which is a shame. But doing well and enjoying a bowl of peanut butter oatmeal. Glad to be here. Peanut butter oatmeal. Simon, the next show on Netflix that you need to watch is Wacko. Is that Wacko or just... is that Waco? As in the... I can't remember how you spelt Waco. Is it Wacko? as in Wacko Jacko, or is it Waco as in the cult? Just saying Ruth plays in it. Oh, does she? Wow. I'm in Ohio, and it gets really lonely at night. No lives. No lives. I'd have thought most American people would go on at night. I often used to wake up and see them in the morning, that people have been on during the night. Looks like some students in the US are trying to crash, I can't read, e-learning stuff by leaving horrible reviews of the apps on various app stores. Looks like some students in the US are trying to crash e-learning stuff by leaving horrible reviews. That's a shame. What's Glide? So Glide, Green Eye Tarot, is a video messaging app. So rather than send a text message, you record. It's free, you get up to 5 minutes. You can pay $7.99 a year and get 15 minutes. But you get 5 minutes to record a video message, and you just send it to your contact, whoever you want to. They can watch it and send one back, a bit like exchanging text messages, and you get to see the people. Or you can do it live, so, you know, it will alert me that somebody's actually recording, and I can actually watch it as they're saying it. You can't interrupt, you have to wait for them to finish, then you record back. But then you can have a two-way conversation. I've used it for 6 years now, and I love it. But a lot of people in the tarot community have caught on to it now, and because we can talk about it all the while, and more people are getting it. Yikes, I forgot to eat breakfast. Back in a minute. How can anybody forget one of their meals? I'm like, is it breakfast time yet? People are doing strange things these days, more than usual. Hi, Deanne. I've been on video calls all day and keep nodding and replying out loud. Then I remember you can't see me. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to switch from like one platform to the other. I've been on video calls most of the day today. I've delivered training this afternoon on it. I've interviewed somebody this morning on it. I've done all sorts. So I've had a team catch up. I decided to go back to roots, and instead of ordering the Deviant Moon, I ordered the Radiant Wise Spirit, Naked Pam. Connor, you need the Deviant Moon. Radiant Wise Spirit is nice, but it is no Naked Pam. They missed the trick there. I'm still waiting for the mini to come out over here. And I had no post today. I was expecting the Tabula Mundi, but it hasn't come. It was sent first class signed for yesterday. I've checked, it's in the system, it's coming, but yeah, nothing other than a free Slimming World magazine. I was like, gee, thanks. Is my internet, or is the video buffering? It's not buffering again, is it, like yesterday? Simon, is that a new incense holder? I bought it, it's soapstone. I bought it, where did I buy it? Was it from when I went to the Witch's Moon a few weeks ago? Yeah, it's probably about a month or so old, just before the shops shut. It's nice, and it has you can have a place for dupe cones in it as well. So yeah, relatively new. You should make an instructional video of what Glide is and how to use it, and refer to us all at this point. Thing is, it's on my phone. Glide is on my phone, and that's what I'm looking at now and talking to you on. So I'm not sure how I could do it. If I do lives on my iPad, it freezes. So I had to stop using my iPad. What else? I'm not sure what's awesome. Something's awesome. I haven't had breakfast yet. All you people not having breakfast. I've had breakfast and lunch. I'll check it out. Been using Zoom with my family and co-workers, which has been fun. I really like Zoom. I like the fact that you can screen share as well very easily, which was great for my training today. Very busy then, Simon. Yeah, I've had a really busy day, but it's all been good. I edged my borderless Deviant Moon yesterday and it looks fab. Vinyl fab. Oh, you've done it in the black. Yeah, I bought some... what did I buy? I managed to get some chisel tip Sharpies and then the Sharpie in the metallic, so I can... That's the one that's the rose gold. It's actually down as copper, I think. But it's like, it comes out like a rose gold, and that's really nice. So I'm still thinking of doing my trimmed, bordered Deviant Moon in that, because it's black at the minute, but to put that gold on top would be nice. Oh, Tabula Mundi, been wanting that for some time. Yeah, I managed to get it in a trade. And the other person's received my deck today, which I was pleased about. I received my moon box yesterday. Excited to revamp my altar now. Pat's is still waiting for a past life deck that was posted last Thursday. I'm still waiting for Mate Playing Cards, which was posted on the 1st of April. We're now on the 21st. So 3 weeks tomorrow. A bit worried about it because they don't do tracking either. I've been in touch with them and I put that ticket in and they've come back saying, give it a little bit longer, but we don't track. We're only getting 3 deliveries a week here. Royal Mail are struggling. See, I'm getting it every day, getting post every day, but you always seem so positive. Me? Is that to me? I have my moments, like everybody, but yeah, you have to be, don't you, as much as you can. Do you think it's worth the money? I've been on the fence with the subscription, which is Moonbox. Yeah, well, it's a lot for us over here. I know Dan has it, Epine de Vale. He's in Manchester, so he's in the UK. And with customs and shipping and everything else, it's really expensive. But Sandra at the Whispering Well found a British version from Glastonbury, the Wonky Broomstick. I think that's what it's called, isn't it, Sandra? And she's done an unboxing of that, so check that one out. And that's kind of like a UK-based one. Jessie got her mini Roots and Wings. It's interesting, totally matte cardstock, but the ink is sort of shiny. So if you turn it in the light, it has a similar effect to the Baba Studios decks. That's interesting because these ones here, they're on the rose petal. So they're not shiny at all. It's that lovely skin-like feel. We'll pull one of them at the end. Interesting. Been thinking about that deck too. Not coloured foil though, obviously. Yeah, no. Been on the prowl for the Dark Mansion Tarot. I've got 2 of them. I've got the deluxe version that's in the box and I love it. I really love it. And I've got the smaller version, which I tend never to use. It's really bizarre. I kind of thought, well, I'll get the deluxe because it'll be lovely to have, and I'll get the smaller ones so that I can use that more. And I don't. I use the deluxe. Melissa, if you have a Mac computer, go to the iPhone, iPad, and you can connect your phone, iPad to the computer and use QuickTime to record your phone, iPad screen. What? If you have a Mac or computer, which I do, well, I have a MacBook Pro and MacBook Air, go to the iPhone, iPad and connect your phone, iPad to the computer and use QuickTime to record your phone, iPad screen. But I'm not sure what for. What's this in relation to? I've been using my Mystical Cats Tarot, but feel the need for a change today. Your We're all about the roots and wings. Hi everyone, cooking a curry, so I'm lurking in the background. Hi Ness, enjoy your curry. That sounds nice. What deck is everyone's favourite to use right now? I always go back to Sasarabito no matter what other decks I get. So, Kristen, is your soul deck the Sasarabito? Yeah, what is everybody using right now? I'm still using my Illuminated. Still using it. Still love it. Still gorgeous. So yeah, I'm kind of, I swapped the bags actually, because this one, this bag has more room in it. I can actually get my hand in it and pull the deck out, whereas the other one isn't. I have to kind of shuffle the deck out, and I use the Starlight less. So I swapped the bags. Lightseers has been on my go-to for the past few months. So Lightseers. Jamie's waiting for Winston pens to show up today or tomorrow. Then I'll attack the roots and wings. Oh, wow, you're going to edge your roots and wings. I daren't edge it. The Wonky Broomstick, yeah, is the subscription box. Stephanie always goes back to the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Those unicorns just make me smile. Kay says the moon box is beautiful. I feel we get more than our money's worth. I've been using the Everyday Tarot deck. Its simplicity is refreshing, says Ellen. Yes, I prefer the regular rose petal roots and wings over the mini one. Maybe I shouldn't covet it so much then. Maybe I'm all right with what I got. Hey, ducks and dolls. Hi, butterfly. What was that, Patsy? Patsy says, I'm loving it and it was gifted me recently, but I'm not sure which. Sandra's put Sandra, you've put a link in. I'm impressed. I didn't mean that in a patronising way. Sandra's often said to me, I just don't know how to put links into chat, and you've just done it. The creator of the Hidden Realms is creating a new deck. It's looking lovely. Yes, I saw. Well, I've been following it for a while now. I want to say Witch Sister, but it's not Witch Sister, is it? But it's lovely, Julia Jeffrey. Simon, if you have the True Black Tarot, could you please show a few cards, please? I can, because I do. I've got the first print run. It was sent to me by Arthur Wang, the creator. And I was really touched because he first contacted me and sent me the prototype cards 13, 14 months before they was even released. And I was very new to YouTube, and I was like, why has he chose me? And apparently he chose me because of what I was putting on Instagram at the time. He was a big Instagram person. But yes, bear with. Need to look at where it is. True Black. So here we go. This is the box, which is gorgeous. Now, because I have the first edition, it has the error in it, which I love. The Hierophant is spelt wrong, and he did offer to replace the cards, but I didn't want it replacing. And on the inside, it says, "It is only in darkness that we see the stars," and that's got this lovely embossed in there. This is probably one of the thickest decks ever. You get this little book. He hand edges them himself in this lovely black. So it's a real chunky deck. These are the backs, which I just think are amazing. Really beautiful backs to these decks. They are rose petal finish. It was the first kind of deck of its So it was one of the first. He was desperate to get this out, but I know of another deck that beat him to it. But yeah, absolutely wonderful. So I've stopped the chat, but I ought to really just see. I'm just going to look for capitals before I do this, just in case there's any urgent questions. And I'm scrolling. I was way behind. What is this now? So hi Justin, this is the True Black. Someone's just asked to see a few cards from the True Black, so I will. And I was just saying that these were the backs. The card stock is so thick, and that's why you have this really thick, chunky deck. But it's absolutely beautiful. There's the three of, I nearly said three of hearts. So many times people say the three of hearts with this one, don't they? And all of the titles are in this kind of like embossed. It's a court card. Let's see if I can find some majors for you. Yeah, here we go. Here's our High Priestess, because she's really beautiful. So that's the High Priestess card. There is amazing lighting in this deck, yeah. It's so superior, says Connor. It is, it's beautiful. Here's our Magician. They feel amazing. And they look lovely under like candlelight as well. What else can I show you from here? Oh, beautiful aces. Judgment is stunning. Hi, June. Temperance and Devil card you want to see. I think the star is gorgeous. Let me show you the star. Catch that light. Look at that. The Devil. This is Temperance. It's got Jane Goldman's hair. The yin and yang at the top. Really beautiful. And did you say the Death? Death and Temperance. This is the Death card. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's really stunning. The Hermit. Oh, look at that. The red's nice, yeah. Can you please see the Chariot? Who was that? Luna. Lunar Eclipse says the Chariot for you. And I love the Lovers. Again, we've got that lovely red as well. But look at that. Really beautiful. I really must use this deck more. What was that, Jackie? I would love to. I might be a bit old though. I might be a bit old. What's that? Oh, you want hair like the bright red, like Jane Goldman's. Yeah, so it's a stunning deck. Really, really beautiful. And you're right, we should use it more. I don't use it as much. I didn't get it or agree to have it as a bit of a museum piece. It's definitely one that I wanted to work with. And the miners are beautiful as well. Really beautiful. The cups in particular, let me get to the cup. I mean, look at that. This is our ace of coins, which is really gorgeous. Where's the cups? Look how stunning they are. And the ace of cups. Look how beautiful that is. I'm listening but not looking. I'm not buying anything or falling in love anymore. All right, Jamie. Yeah, I was really honoured. This was one of the first decks that I ever received. If not, actually. No, I received some in the meantime, but it was the first deck creator to ever reach out and saying, can I send you something? And I was like, yes, thank you. And for a year or so, I just lived with the prototype cards that were sent me. But yeah, lovely. Any other requests while we're here? Do it. Quite expensive though. Yeah, but the quality is there. The quality is really there on every aspect of this, from the box, the book, the cards, everything. It's really wonderful. Before you put it away, may I please see the Empress? Did I not show the Empress? I'll have to find it. Oh, where will it be? Might take me a while to find it. That's the only thing. Because they're not in order. Some are clumped for some reason. Ah, there we go. Here's the Empress. Empress. I love this sort of honeycomb, sort of, you know, worker bee type. Queen bee. And the colour. And is that honey she's carrying? No, it's a sphere. Miners in a Cooley occultati. Very different to the majors. I kind of wish that the whole deck was in black and white, like, and the same art style. Simon, am I still able to purchase this deck? I believe so. I haven't heard that it's gone out of print. Others might know. And I think people are just saying it's quite expensive. So let me... okay, bear with. Oh, you know how to get me to work. Remember, it's in the beautiful box. Yeah, I prefer the majors in this deck over the minors, I do have to say. Reprint coming soon. That's the bag I keep it in, which is also stunning. So, as a reminder, that's the art style of the majors. When it comes to the minors, they colour code them, but the art style changes a little bit. So, let me get to... Swords are pink, but the art style is very different. It's almost like two decks, really. So if I show you, for instance, here, as opposed to the majors. There's a lot more detail. I mean, they're nice still, but different kind of art style. Eylt Becker. And then we have green for the Pentacles. Yellow for Wands. Yeah, and some of the images look just a little bit odd. So Essence lights the majors and the minors. I'm drooling, that green, those pinks. Ah. Okay, out of stock at $85. I'll gladly pay $85 for the True Black Tarot. So it's $85, is it? And then we have blue for, is it cups? Yeah, the watery blue. And there's our quartz. So they are lovely, lovely colours. So pink, yellow, blue and green. Oh, look at the Ace of Swords. And there's the Two of Swords. And look at this for a queen. This reminds me of Queen Elizabeth I. And the king. Yeah, the blue is really nice and it's very fishy. So we get like mermaids and merlords. There's our two. Akuli Akhiltati. Look at the pink, how beautiful the colour is. Actually, I'm enjoying the minors more looking at them again now. I ought to really get my little stand back out because I used to pull a card a week and have this because it's, you know, it's lovely. It's on thick card. I used to pull one card and have it on my stand through the week. And maybe I should do that again. Thank you for spelling it out, Sandra. So it's another thick deck, really large. I just love that Hermit. Really gorgeous. And the star card's beautiful. High Priestess. I'm not going to show them all again because I only showed them the other day, but ever want a deck so badly you wish you could meet it halfway through the delivery? Yes. Like, where is it? Okay, I'll come and get it from the airport. Yes. I've thought that many times, especially when they've got, if somebody like a Parcel Force has got them, I'm like, just tell me where it is. I will come and do the rest. Try living in an apartment block that nobody wants to deliver to as well. That adds on the extra stress. Hi, Alana. I own 5 tarot decks and have been reading for 20 years. I mean, look at that collection. Rachel Swirl, what 5 tarot decks do you have? I'd love to know because, you know, sometimes, just sometimes, I think to myself, do you know what? If I only did have, you know, 5 decks, or how would I ever make that decision? But I think you would, wouldn't you? You just, there'd be some tough decision to make, a few tears and things, but you would make that decision. But luckily, we don't have to. It's always hypothetically speaking when we hear that. What's your top 5 decks, whatever? Mine change every year. I don't know if I've done well, it's too early to do 2020 yet. 2 of my packages to you have involved you having to chase them down. Yeah. I'm convinced China Postal is holding my marshmallow and Cyrene hostage. Wish they'd contact me to tell me. Yeah, I'm gutted to find out that Mate Playing Cards don't do tracking. I mean, what's that about? You pay the money, track it. Justin says, I'm waiting for 4 like that. Been checking every day, though I finally got a new iPhone today. So that's good. You got your iPhone 11. So the 5 decks are Tarot del Fuego. Got that one. It's lovely. The Prediction Pack. Not sure of that one. The RWI. The Star Child and the Light Seers. Got Star Child and Light Seers. Oh, and Muse is on its way. So you'll have 6 soon. My mail person claims to have tried to deliver the Pride Tarot yesterday, but evidence says that's not true. I hate it when they do that. That's that package that had the yellow box blushing full from Brant in 10 minutes from being sent back. And they said that they delivered a card and couldn't get to me. And when I went to collect it, they was like, where's your card? I don't have a card. They haven't been. So annoying. They don't realise that when they do things like that, they make it almost impossible for you to get it. Simon, off topic a bit. Is that a gold Enzo ring on your right hand? No, this was my granddad's wedding ring. And it was quite unusual because this is what? My mum's 75 this year. So this is probably 80 years old. And 80 years ago, men didn't tend to have wedding rings. It wasn't that popular. But he was going to war. He was going, to the Second World War. So he wanted a ring to remember my grandma by. And she had it inscribed on the inside. I don't think you can see it. But it's inscribed on the inside with their initials. And when I got married, my mum gifted it. So my ex-wife flew it back to America before we got married, had it made to fit me, had it cleaned up. And I used to wear it on my thumb. I used to wear it as a thumb ring after I got divorced. But then when I lost all the weight, it just became too loose and it kept falling off. So I had to put it not on my wedding finger because that's that hand, but just where I could keep it here. I lost it in the flat for a while as well and then suddenly found it again. Bite your tongue. Not sure why Patsy's got to bite her tongue. I detested a bunch. Sorry, I destashed a bunch. Detested. And then brought more anyway. It's a vicious cycle. What are your top 5 decks that you have got this year so far? That I've got this year? Can I count like the fact that I got a backup this year, but I didn't get the original one this year? Because I love This Might Hurt. I really like that deck, and I got, this is the original one, but I got the Pearlescent one, and that was this year. I haven't bought an awful lot this year, I don't think. Last year I got some fantastic decks. I love the Carol Hertzer decks that I got. What else? It just goes out of your mind, doesn't it? I'm thinking, no, that was back end of last year. I love the Lightseers indie, but that was back end of last year as well. So Anna K indie deck came beginning of this year. I ordered the Dark Mansion when the quarantine started. Now I have to wait 5 weeks. Well, do you know what? The Dark Mansion takes forever anyway without quarantine. I think I waited about 2 months, something like that. I just had one deck, the one JJ Swiss for 30 years. That was my first as well, 30 years ago. Becca says, my nerves are shredded as my Wizard's Tarot still has not arrived. Oh my goodness, we're reviewing it a week on Monday. No pressure. No, Monday. Not a week on Monday. We're already partway through this week. So it's Tarot Times on Monday. Gosh, are we ready, guys? Beautiful heirloom. Nice story behind your ring. I think I'm way behind again, aren't I? 3 minutes behind. I paid for expedient shipping. Oh, it doesn't always make a difference, does it? We won't beat you up. Donna wears her mother's wedding ring set now. It's strangely comforting. Yeah. Any other comments? Simon, out of curiosity, why does DM take so long? Out of curiosity, why does DM take so long? I don't know what that is. DM. Oh, Dark Mansion, of course. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There were lots of people saying they hold them back because there was 3 different types of shipping options, I think. But even paying for the highest one didn't get it here very quick. And I did it twice. Like I said, I got the deluxe edition and then I got the regular, but both took ages. There was somebody, I think it was Jennifer Storelli, waited something like 3 months to get hers. Ellen wears her grandmother's wedding ring. They were married in 1906. 3 colours of Black Hill gold. Beautiful. Monday's the 27th. Yes, that means Tarot Times is on Monday. I was thinking it was 2 weeks away yet. Hi Dan, how are you doing? I was on about you earlier and I can't remember why I was on about you now. Why was you on about that? Oh, the Witcher's box. Somebody said their Witcher's box had arrived and they was updating their altar as a consequence. Dark Mansion, yeah. Just see if there's any more comments that I've missed. My mate playing cards has tracking, but it says it's on its way to the carrier facility for a week and a half. Well, they didn't give me an option. It was just postage to the country. And I've ordered 3 things from them. The 1st, the 4th, and then the 13th of April. But even the thing from the 1st hasn't come yet, which is just 3 tins. Which do you prefer between This Might Hurt and Lightseers? Oh, you're doing the Sophie's Choice thing on me, aren't you? Which of your children is your favourite? They're just so different. So this is the This Might Hurt indie deck, which gorgeous, amazing cardstock, just so beautiful. And we know this deck is stunning. I mean, look at her, look at our Empress. Isn't that just beautiful? The Lovers. They're that thick, the cards. They're like tiles. Really, really beautiful deck. There isn't a single card that I don't love. And when Jen, Balanced Tarot Jen, came to stay, she brought it with her. Mine was on order, but hadn't been dispatched. And I was like, oh, this is just divine. But for some reason, not long after I got it, I got the This Might Hurt, and I started using that more, maybe because it was more kind of RWS in style. Oh, look at the devil. Incredible. And I got the, I love that card. In fact, I've got that as an art card. They send you an art card, and I got this Queen of Pentacles as an art card. And look at the Knight of Cups. I got the mass-produced one from Hay House as a backup. I've never used it. I always use this one. I always reach for this one. This is a Kelly pouch in the colours to match. Even the ribbon's lovely. On this one, she put a heart. And then, oh, here's RL. Hey up, L. Coming in at the end. But then, this is the This Might Hurt, which I also love. This is the black, the black edging with the metallic edges. Again, amazing cardstock. Not as thick, but still really, really lovely. Very RWS. And they're just so different. You can't really compare them. And this one, people talk about it being a bit too animated, a bit too cartoonish, but I don't see it that way. I think it's really beautiful. They're both so different. Look at the devil. Bit of a difference between this devil and the devil I just showed you. And I love the colour tones for the wands and things. Really nice. So yeah, I can't, they're just different. They're too different to compare. So, maybe Becca in one of her showdowns, tarot showdowns, can do This Might Hurt against, I forgot what it's called now, Lightseers. Oh, there's a thought, Becca. And I love this. She put a little bee on this one for This Might Hurt. Oh, I like the fact that you say hello to everybody, Elle, except for me. Just come in and totally blank me and say hello to everybody else. Here's a tough question. If the house was on fire, this question, and you could only take one deck with you to read with for quite a while, what deck would it be? Nobody needs to ask me that. I will just grab this with my hermit on and off I go. Because this now has my two favourite decks in. See, I thought it through. Yeah, fire. What do I go with? So there is obviously, oh, we know, the Blushing Fool. And well prepared, Simon. I did. You missed it. So there. Can we guess what it is? That's Simon's to-go box, Blushing Fool. Anybody got it? Why the pregnant pause? I thought Rider Deluxe. No, there's not going to be two RWSs in my grab and go box. Yes, Becca. Becca knows. It's the new Choice Tarot de Marseille. Couldn't be without this. Just couldn't. I mean, oh, this deck is everything. The pinks and the purples. And the New Voice Tarot, the New Voice RWS, is his second deck. If you're not following him on Facebook, Ros Salerno is putting card up after card up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to give my Blushing Fool a run for its money. I just hope it's in the same luxurious feel as this deck. So, what was that I just saw? Weird it says it's right across the bridge in New Jersey, but I just think it's probably waiting from China. Oh, you're on about deliveries of decks. Yeah, so I thought it through and I thought, do you know, if there was a fire with the amount of candles and things I light in here, I might have to take this out of its box though, because it is a bit of a tight squeeze. So I might take me Blushing Fool out. And the additional 2 white cards. Don't know why you used to get them, but anyway. I can just grab that box, and I've got an RWS, and I've got a Marseille deck, and they live there. So that's the answer to my question. Finally, if the house is on fire, what would you grab? Which deck? I'll just grab that box and off I'd go. I'm so excited for the New Voice, says Zane. Me too. Me too. It just looks amazing. I adore that hermit box. I love it. Elaine, you could probably make something like that with you being so arty and crafty. Crafty in the nicest possible way. The additional white cards were supposed to be put on the front and back of the 78 to minimise box friction damage to the cards. Ah. Makes sense. All right, so shall I pull a card? I've been on for nearly an hour, so let's pull a Roots and Wings. Ow, trapped my finger then in the hinge. Ooh, message for today then. So I didn't have a topic today. I didn't have time to think of one or anything. Like I said, I've been working since 7:30 this morning, right until 4:45. Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere. The hour's flown, really. Give us a good message, Simon. I'll try. When are we getting the Neo Rider? Well, originally it said May, didn't it? So it should be next month. But obviously it's coming from China, so I'm not quite sure of the situation. There hasn't been an update for a while, has there? We got all the printing videos and things like that, which was fun, and watching the boxes being designed, but I'd love to get my hands on the first edition. Of what, Jesse? Of which deck? Do you mean this one? Melissa wants to see the Fool's bum. I don't think it will come in May because it's coming from China. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, I think they're pretty much opening back up again, aren't they? So, surprised we haven't had an update yet on the situation. Hello, Tanji. Good to see you. I'm just finishing off with a card pull. Oh, we've got time. And this hourglass. Time. We've got plenty of it. Let's be honest. We've got plenty of time on our hands at the moment. But time, actually, when we think about it, time is a man-made concept. We invented time. You know, the world keeps turning, but there's no such thing as days, weeks, months, years, minutes, seconds, hours. That's a system that we invented. Time is a man-made concept. That said, you know, and I love that this kind of depicts the sands of time. You know, time is precious in as much as, however we quantify it in terms of volume, we are given so much of it. We're given so much of life. You know, and it's important that what we do between the cradle and the grave stands for something. So, whilst we have been given this unprecedented amount of spare time, free time, then even if we're continuing to work, you know, there are still things that we are being restricted from doing, which gives us more time at home. What are we doing with our time? Maybe you're doing very little, and that might be good as well, particularly if you lived your life at 100 miles an hour. Doing very little and slowing down a bit might be a good thing. But nobody really wants to waste time, do they? You know, we talk about, oh, that was such a waste of time. So as long as the time that we're spending is conducive to our health and our overall well-being, you know, we might think to ourselves, well, I've not been that productive today. But sit back and think about what you've done with the time that you've been given. Because, yeah, it's not infinite in terms of our mortal existence. So let's spend our time that how we want to spend it in the way that we want to spend it, without feeling guilty, without feeling accountable to others. And if you want to paint, draw, play music, sleep, whatever you want to do, if it's good for you, then that's what counts. So let's use time effectively. Let's enjoy every moment that we've got. Let's not worry about time that's gone past, because that's just memories. Let's not worry about the time that is coming, because it doesn't exist. We've just got this present moment, this exact moment, and it's what we do in the present moment that counts. So enjoy your time, guys. Making a junk journal, even though my house is upside down. Trisha says, yes, we need to make the most of the time. You're welcome. We do. All right, guys. So what day are we on? We're on Tuesday. There will be a QuaranStream tomorrow, same time. Thursday's throwback. Phantasmagoric Theatre Tarot and the Efflorescent Tarot are neck and neck. 50% each. It's only ever happened once before in the last 9 months of doing a Throwback Thursday. So so there you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. Enjoy the remainder of your day. For those of you who haven't had your breakfast yet, go and get your breakfast. See you at Becca's later, if Becca's on. I know she said last night, all being well. So I don't know if Becca's still here and she wants to let us know if she's on or not. Speaking of time, your duck is a month old today. Oh, happy birthday, Herman. I'm on, says Becca. So hopefully get to see a lot of you over there. Thank you to everybody that's come. Amazing turnout again. Thanks to the mods and everybody else. And thank you to you for being here and your participation as well. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And until then, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.